Okay, let's see who we got, if anybody. Dwayne, what's up? Just you?
What?
Oh, I'm talking here, sorry. On the show. I'm live. Coffee tastes like shit. Who we got? That's it? Just you guys. Is there fights on right now? Let's see, ESPN. Probably is. You okay? ESPN Plus. Let's see, any fights? No. The Zone? Let's see. Any fights? What do we got? Doesn't look like it. Okay, we got some people. Eon, what up? Yep, Eon. You know how it goes, right? You know how it goes, Eon. You know the saying.
Every time I start talking about boxing, a white man got to pull Rocky Marciano out their ass.
Speaking of, what up, G5? Eon, did you see the video I put up of me hitting the thing? I'll play it right now. This is today. You'll see the same shirt on me. Let me play it. Here it goes. All right. There we go. I'm going to play it for y'all. I'm going to play it again. Show you guys, those of you who say that I don't have any power, those of you who say that I just slap, I'm trying to tell you. Here it is. All right. We ready?
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh my God.
Broke the record. How do you scare those? Why you scare those black kids? I wasn't trying to scare them. They heard a shotgun blast. It's not my fault. If you don't mind me asking, how does Miss Tia make soursop? How do you make soursop? She uses whole leaves that she boils.
Boil the water, but turn it off and put the leaves in.
Boil the water first, turn it off, put the leaves in, loop it.
Steep it.
Steeps it.
And then I mix another pot with like all different spices.
Then she adds
flavor.
Then she
I
adds
don't like the flavor.
Okay, and then she adds another pot with different spices. And then like a little sugar, fake sugar for me.
Lemon and honey.
Lemon and honey, or like thank you, or stevia or whatever. Those kid just said, "Oh shit," in front of his mom. I don't think that was his mom. I think they were all the same age, or it might have been his mom. That's how hard the shotgun blast was. Cracked the high record. I'm telling you guys. Didn't I tell you guys this recently? Every time I hit one of those things, I either come super close or break the high record. Today I broke it. 902. 902 is not bad. My highest was 990 something, but you have to understand each machine is different. I've had machines where I know I'm hitting harder and it's lower, or I have machines where I know I'm not hitting as hard and it'll go higher. But generally they're the same, yeah. I've gotten, my highest is 990 something, 996, I believe. I did it a couple other times actually, and I went up to 65 today, but I didn't post that one because the reaction of the kids wasn't in that one, and the reaction of the kids made the video better. Shout out to Pretty Boy Marco, big homie Tia. Cheers with a pint of soursop. Word up. Yo, Rob, you missed the video of the power. I'm gonna play it again. I like it. I thought it was a dope. That reaction of those kids is dope. What's up, Anthony? Those machines are super red. Yeah. What's up, suckers? I never run. Yeah, I was at the mall and I walked by when I walk by that machine, it's almost like my spidey senses tinkle. Like I'm like, it's like a magnet draws me. I gotta hit those fucking things. And I already did 10 rounds today before that. But I'm like, I'm hitting this shit. And you see I'm wearing the same shirt. Like this shit was today. I never hit one of those machines before. I wonder how I would hit it. You're tall, Dwayne, right? You're 6'2". Throw a straight right and punch down. That's the most power. I'm only 5'11", so that machine is about my head. So I have to hit it. I can't punch down on it. I'm not tall enough. But when dudes punch down, they generate more power. And a straight right's always a harder shot. But for me, if I threw a straight right on that machine, I'd be punching up. It wouldn't give me the same thump. So I loop with like an overhand. Damn, Top Rank fights are okay. I was just watching them. Are they over? What's up, 8K? Did Ike fight today? He told me, I'll look at the email right now. He told me he is fighting on the 14th. Yep, that's today. I don't know. I never touched that machine. You should try it. You should try it. Ian, if you did 900, that's hard. Anybody who could punch 900 is a good punch. A good punch. Now, if you're getting in the 950s and above, that's real power. If you're getting in the 990s like me, that's exceptional. Next week, we're finally rematching the last good fight of the... I know, man. I'm excited. Nah, they're still on. Okay. But not exciting enough for you to, like, fucking keep watching them, obviously, right? I feels you. I feels you. All right. I'm going to play that video again in a little bit when more people come in. How is the Shaq video? I just started doing... Oh, the new one? Or you mean the current one? Current one's doing well. I'm about to get 1 million on it. And Shaq is already at like 6 million or some shit. But I'm working on the new one right now. So what I'm going to do with the new one, I believe, is just show a bunch of Shaq's fights and then culminate it with like, these were his what's the word? Contender fights. And then Barkley was for the title. And then do that to show a couple of his fights before that, then show the Barkley fight, and then finish it with them hugging and kissing. That was when I didn't know how to punch correctly. Probably be higher now. Get out of here. You ain't doing no 9 fucking over 9 now. Actually, I don't even know how big you are. Yeah, maybe you are. Facts, Dwayne. I was about to ask about the new Shaq vid. Yep. When I see the machine, I'm going to use my left. Are you a southpaw? You're making another Shaq video. Who is he boxing? He wanted me to make the video of him and Barkley's fight. He wanted me to do the video of when him and Barkley had that fist fight. So obviously that's not enough footage for just a video because it's literally one punch thrown. So I'm going to incorporate a few of his fights. After that, I don't know what he's going to want me to do, but I'll do whatever. Nah. So why would you use your left? Use your hard hand, man. Use a strong hand. And if you're tall, if you're over 6'1", I would throw straight right. And again, the most power, always, and Bud Crawford's a good example of this, Deontay Wilder, Klitschko, when you're able to, even Roy, you have to punch down and through. A punch never stops like this. That's hard. It's when the momentum in your shoulder snap is going this way, and it's always going down. It took me years to learn this. Word up, smash the likes. Shaq's hero journey to prep him for Barkley, the final level video game boss. Something like that. Why don't you do Shaq first? He doesn't want me to do the Oscar one. I think Oscar was tapping him up too much. So I think he didn't want me to do that one, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna listen to him. It's hard to go against gravity. Yeah, exactly. And look, it's only a little bit of gravity, but it's enough. Because it's more not only the gravity, but you're punching down to where you're anchored. So when you're punching towards your anchor, I feel like there's something about punching towards your anchor, which is your legs to the ground. You're able to generate more force. When you're punching up and away, it's gravity, and you're also going away from your anchor. There's something. I'm not a physicist, but definitely something to do with that. Marco, did you just say you'd do whatever for Shaq? Not fruity, not tutti fruity. Oscar probably put you on I think he just stopped doing the clapbacks, you know? Somebody told me he didn't do one. Somebody told me he stopped. Fury always punching. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. For Fury's just a big dude, though. That's just like when you got damn near 300 pounds punching down at you. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Last one was horrible. Last what was horrible? Hearn probably sent Oscar a case. Oh, the last clapback. Yeah, I think he did. I think you're right, Rob. Sent him a cease and desist. I think you're right. That's why Benavidez got so many knockouts, because he was tall. That's if you see Benavidez punch, though, yeah, that helps, because when you're tall and you punch down. I only learned this recently. There is the most important thing for a hard punch is throwing it short and having no breaks, no hinging. Meaning, when you throw the punch, don't hinge yourself back and do this. Everything should be like a welded piece of steel. So when it lands, the energy travels straight through your shoulder, through the fist, onto the target. As opposed to if it's hinged, it'll travel and then it breaks the momentum. So it doesn't go from point A to point B. It breaks the momentum. So it's like something goes faster and harder when it goes in a straight line. Doosh. As opposed to that'll never be as hard or as fast. Yeah, so, well, Fondora's, yeah, he doesn't, but he can still hit hard. You think Benavidez, that's why uppercuts are so vicious, because even though you're coming up, as long as you go up and go like around, get that torque, you're using your anchor and you're throwing all that energy up from the down up. But it has to be a short uppercut. There's very few guys, George Foreman's one of them, who are able to wind up and have serious power with that wind up. Picture of George through short punches. Forget about it. You think Benavidez will ever fight in heavy? No, I don't. But you never know. You never know. I've seen crazier things, and he did have a weight problem. So maybe he gets older, less disciplined. He takes a couple losses. He doesn't give a fuck. He's like, fuck it. I'll fight at heavyweight. Yeah, I like Pitbull. What up, Joaquin? What up? What up? What up? What up, blood? Nah, what channel is it on? I'll put it on right now. What channel is the Mungia fight on? I'll put it on right now. We can watch it. Oh, you like Mr. 305? Huh? Who's Mr. 305? I don't know who that is. I feel like pitchers could transition your power punches. They got mechanics down already. Yeah, but also if you bat swinging, because you swing your hip and everything into it. Use your bicep a little. You snap your shoulder. Pitbull. What about Pitbull? Mr. 305 is Pitbull? I'm very confused. Very confused. Why is Mr. 305 Pitbull? Weird. Fucking weird. What channel is this fight on, guys? I'll put it on right now. Here, wait, let me see something. I could just put it on. Just pull it up. Oh, it's the Zone? No. Sky Sports. Oh, ESPN. Okay. Let's do that. I thought it was just on ESPN. Why didn't I see it? ESPN. Why do I not see it? The ESPN Plus? Where the fuck is it? Boxing not on demand. Man, I don't see it. Maybe you guys will tell me. Power comes from the legs. Partially. Pitbull, the artist. Oh. Nah, not really. I don't hate him, but yeah, it's a corny link with Pitbull, the boxer, and Pitbull, the Miami 305 quarter. Oh, okay, I got you. Good fights on tonight. What are we on? ESPN? You think ESPN? I don't see the shit. I don't see it. You know what I'm gonna do? I know how to get it though. Jaime Munguia. Jaime. Oh, I don't know. Let me turn it down. So right now, is this Jaime fighting? Round 7. Okay, I don't know who the fuck that guy is. No, it's not Jaime. Okay, so he's not fighting yet. Oscar said what he said, when you're boxing, you should not close your fist. I agree with that. I agree with that. And so that's another thing. Power is also, you keep it loose. At the last second, you go, ugh, and right before impact, you clinch everything super hard. Pac-Man had some big ass legs. I mean, he does, but why are you looking at his legs?
Tutti frutti! Tutti frutti!
I mean, he does have big legs, though. Thighs, specifically. Actually, no, calves too, actually. Everything. Tyson had like a fucking tree trunks for legs, which is, I believe, what gave him the majority of his power. You know what I mean? Calves. Yeah, calves, thighs, all that. Thick, thick, thick. Wilder had chopsticks. He had Alabama chopsticks. Literally, he had Alabama. It's like if you take a fucking piece of sushi and stick it on top of a chopstick. Top half of his body was a big ass piece of shish, sashimi, and his legs were the chopsticks. That's how it looked. His last fight too, I remember being like, did his legs always look like this? They looked almost like he was like, I don't want to say sick, but like he had muscle atrophy in his legs. So disproportionate. Pacquiao, Canelo, and Floyd have fought the most champions. Floyd the most. Floyd's fought the most champions, right? So who we have here? Garcia versus Abarabakanov. Oh, that dude, Abarabakanov. Wow. That dude does not look, they both look Hispanic to me. Come here, Leo. My bad. My son's having problems sleeping. Like they've been in cast. Yeah, yeah. Like he was in a coma and he just got up. Floyd 1 in a trillion. You know what, Ian? He is. No, he's not. He might be. So we're putting him in Roy's category? He's in Roy's category. If he's in Roy's category, he is, but he's below Roy. Charles Conwell just got the victory. Okay. Wilder looks like you ate every meat except the last one on the shish kebab stick. Yeah, he does. That's true. That's true. Ryan Speech, what up? I'm glad. I'm glad Conwell won. Yeah. Now what else we got, people? Oh, this fight's over? Wait, what the hell was that? I'm back watching this fight. Why is there a security guard in the ring? That's the ref? Who the fuck is that in the ring? The ref looks like a security guard at China Club? I'm very confused. Floyd beat 23 world champions. Pacquiao 22. Canelo 24. Yep. It's hard to explain Roy to people, but it sounds like you're making things up. I know. I heard Conwell duck boots. I don't know anything about Conwell. I was about to turn the Munguia fight on. Yeah. I'm watching Garcia versus Abud Kabaka. Cody Crowley needs to come back. Very good fighter. Boots stuck him before. On the Pac 22. My bad. Did you really set the record on the? Yeah, appreciate it. I did. Can you? I can't hear what you're saying. I wasn't talking to you guys. I was talking to my son, and that's why it was muted. He is from Conwell, but grew up in Detroit. Okay. What's up, Guru? Cody did supposed to fight, but Bootsy got injured. Yeah, true. What's up, Bake? That's what people are saying. That he's coming back. That's what they're saying. He's coming back to fight Lawrence Okoli, I believe. All right, let me play this for you guys real quick. This happened today. You'll see the same shirt. Hold on, let me just- All right, here we go.
Oh my God.
All right, there it is. What do I think about that? I think it's kind of crazy. He's too old. I wasn't trying to scare him. Like I said before, they heard the shotgun. You hear a shotgun, you get scared, you duck. This was the shotgun, though. That was 9:30. Huh? Just watched Sugar Ray Leonard Durant 2. Crazy how fans. I know. Leonard beat the shit out of him. That says a lot about the heavyweight division. Yep. Isn't Vlad? Yeah. Vlad might be 50. That was a good hit. Thank you. I think I can get 929. Go for it. He too old. Way too old. That crazy. Let's see how old he is. Wladimir Klitschko, age 48. He's my age. He's born the same year I am. Wladimir Klitschko is 48. He's not 58, which we've seen now with absolute, absolutity. That's not a word. We've seen now though with certainty, absolute certainty, 58 is too old. Holyfield, Tyson, both greatest chins we've ever seen. Sort of. Both can't take a punch now. But 48, well, that's 10 years younger. Joke, I'll probably dislocate something. Probably. Yeah. So did Hopkins. You know what I mean? So did Hopkins. So did Hopkins. Crazy. Craziness. Nearly 50, Unk, no more shit. I'm 48. I'm 48. So the way I just hit? You see the way I hit? Which Klitschko could do the same shit. Power's the last thing to go. See, I still got the speed though. You saw how fast I fucking. See, now picture you see me in the street, right? You try and fuck with me. Oh, skinny white boy, whatever, get in my face. You get hit with one of those. All jokes aside, what happens? I'll break all this shit right here. All this shit. Mandible. Sinus cavities, all this shit. Orbital, mandible, sinus cavities. All this shit is crushed with one of those shots. You 42? All right. No way I can get hit there anymore. True. How old was Bernard Hopkins when he became the oldest? I believe he was 50. Nah, you can't beat no young gun in the same sport. Who? You mean Klitschko can't? Or me? Because I'm not fighting. Who's the youngest world champion? Wilfredo Benitez was 17. Marco would definitely take out an Uber. Damn. Why's he got to be an Uber driver? I'll take you out, Joaquin. Uber driver. Foreman did it. Oh, Vlad, yeah. He, heavyweights are different. He's old enough, he's young enough where I think he can take the punch. That was, if Mike was still giving good shots, if Mike could just take the punch, it would have been a different story against Jake. Could you beat up the mailman? I'll still fuck up most people. Like, I'll still fuck up. Of course, I'll fuck up, like, civilians. But even most fighters, I'll fuck up. Still. Now, it depends. Once they start getting bigger than me, that's a different story. That's crazy when Spence fights Fundora, only one belt on the line. I mean, come on. I hope Mess sees this video. Because people like talking about that I slap because I do bag work when I'm working on speed and volume combinations. Does that look like a slap? Slap the teeth out your mouth. 17 is crazy. Who would give a tip? Well, 17 in a lot of states is legal. Legal age of consent, for example, in New York, for like legal for driving, legal to get a boxing license. Some states is 18, some states are 17. So 17's youngest, I guess. And in Mexico, I think you could be 16 to turn pro. How many rounds should I be sparring, you think? Who you sparring? Why you sparring? And then I'll answer that question. It matters who and why. You feel me? I got Spence beating Fundora. I think that might happen. I think that might happen. It's hard to tell. We don't know. I don't think Spence is going to come back, personally. But if he does, we'll see. We'll see. There's this fucking fight. Okay. What else we got, people? What else we got? That video I put up has a lot of views, by the way. Me hitting the thing. And you know what I noticed? I get the most negative comments I get are on me hitting the bag. That's the most negative comments I get. I don't think I had one negative comment on this one. It had a lot of comments already, which I like. I'm sparring another fighter, and I'm sparring to practice. How much experience does he have? How much experience do you have? It's a fair assessment. He was Was he fighting in Mexico? How many? I don't really. I don't remember what Wilfredo Benitez's background was. He had a bunch of fights at that point. I want to say he had at least 15 or more when he won the belt. He probably turned pro at like, I don't even know. Spence needs a tune-up. He might have even lied. No, I don't think he lied. Spence needs a tune-up. Be off for 500 days. Not really. At that level, when you're already an undefeated world champion for so many years, even though he has one loss now, you're just preserving your body. You don't need a tune-up. As long as you're in their gym sparring, you don't need a tune-up. I don't agree with that. Why do you think make fun of your I think because I'm not I think a little bit's racist because I'm white. I really do. Partially. I also think that because I'm not traditional, I don't keep a nice tight guard and I'm not mechanical. I'm very quick, twitch, fast. I have a kind of a more loose style. And the main reason, we've talked about this, people love criticizing boxers, people who've never boxed especially, because most men are scared to box. Yet they want to be able to convince themselves that if they ever had to fight, because, that's a big thing for a man, being able to fight, defend yourself, defend your family. They want to convince themselves, well, if I ever had to fight, I could figure it out. I have the eye for it. I just don't want to do it. But let me watch somebody and criticize them and convince myself, oh, I'd hit him in that left, his hand's down, or his head's up. I just hit him with a jab coming in. So that's what it is. People are scared to fight. People want to act like they know what they would do if they had to fight. That's a big thing for men. So that's why I think they criticize it. And the fact that I'm white. I've had people see me spar and be like, was this your first time? And that was straight racism. Because there's no way I wasn't getting my ass whooped, by the way. I was doing well. But even if I was, you can tell off the jump. All of us in here know boxing. You could tell if somebody's never done it before. Or if somebody has. And there's nothing about me that looks like I've never done it before. So that comment alone was like, wow, that's fucking racist. He probably just looked over for a second and then just assumed like that I'm some stockbroker. He didn't know my background. If Mike was 18, how many fights did he have before becoming champion? I don't remember. I think it was in his 20 fights, 18 fights, something like that. But does EJ have a trainer right now? No, not that we know of. You still see EJ with Frank, yeah. But I think that they left Derek. Frank left Derek too. Well, he blamed Derek for that for that Tank knockout. Nah, that's what they think. They do. The gym I used to go to, there's a background. I know that sounds funny, and I knew it would be funny, but I go to this gym that's located in the financial district in New York City. So there's a population of like stockbroker dudes who come in just for fitness and box. But they don't look like me in terms of when I throw punches. Yeah. I always tell people, man, the only time it's ever been hard to be white in America for me was when it comes to boxing and my neighborhood, because I'm the minority. So people test you way more. People, alienate you sometimes. Not much in New York City. We were all, if you're from the hood, you're from the hood. We all got along. It wasn't like that. But in the boxing gym, they didn't alienate me at all, but they definitely tested me and thought just fighting wise, I wouldn't be as tough. We would chill. They wouldn't, it all on the same level in every aspect except hands until I showed them that I had them. So that's why I learned quicker than a lot of fighters, because I had to, because I was being tested way more. I heard the Monsters fight had to be canceled. Oh, yeah, I heard that too. CYP calling all those dudes. CYP talking all that athlete talk, but quit sparring Hamza's fighter. He didn't quit, but he did a big no-no. He turned his back before the round was over and just stopped because he was so tired. And that's an experience. When you're that tired, and again, It's funny. I was trying to tell him at one point, you got to punch hard. You got to build your endurance. No, I know I do endurance. It's different. Boxing is different. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure for whatever he trains, you know, what he does, he knows what he's talking about, but boxing is different. I've been there. So, and I'm not going to, that's a very bad look, but I give everybody one chance. He already improved tremendously, CYP, right? So he might have done this once. As long as he learned from it, like, no, you don't do that. It's okay. I'm not going to criticize him. I'm not going to judge him just yet on that. He's learning. He's literally learning on the job. So let's see how he comes back. One mistake is allowable. 2 mistakes is a problem. Ryan wanted to fight Spence because he didn't pay Derek James. Ryan also was just trying to stay relevant and saying whatever he can. It's not that many white American boxers. That's true. Klitschko needs to sit down. Well, he might get sat down by somebody who he fights if he's really coming back. I bet it's for money. I don't know, man. I think he did really well. I get the feeling Al Sheikh is offering him a lot of money and he misses the stardom. Because now, not only do you miss the stardom, right? And the way you went out. Let's not forget, Klitschko, he went out losing 2 fights. So he might, I think he's okay financially, but he might not be. I don't know his finances. He has no known financial doings in the media of any kind, of either making a lot of money or losing money or nothing. We don't know. It's possible. Based on what he made, he should be good, but who the hell knows, right? But he did go out. Last 2 fights were losses. One got boxed silly. Clown suit, red nose, just silly. Second one, he got knocked out. So he might want to go out on a more positive note. 1, he might miss the stardom. 3, maybe he's raising money for Ukraine. That could be a reason to raise money. He could be doing it for that. He might donate the whole purse to Ukraine, right? 3. And 4, Turki Al Sheikh is treating these guys way different than they're used to. Not only are you getting double, triple the purse you're used to, but you're being brought to a country and you're being treated like royalty. He's making this a luxurious experience front to back. Front to back, like how a girl should wipe. The thing I don't get is you have a fight coming up, you're supposed to put Vaseline in your face. Why are you saying that? I'm confused. Did CYP dude fight? No, he's going to, though. Some people say Manny Pacquiao was still fighting because he's giving half his money to the Philippines. That's possible. That's possible. Ukraine needs money. You know, he can make 20, 30, 40 million and give it to them. Like, let's say he's good. He donates the whole shit to them. That's a lot of money to help that war. That's a lot of money. I wouldn't be surprised if that's why he's doing it. Turkey also doesn't throw you away if you lose. Well, how do we know? He's had a couple losses, but they've been raised or close losses. What if somebody just gets wiped? We got to see. 1 loss, no. 2 losses, maybe. I might watch that. Yeah, I said Ukraine. Why? I don't get it. Why are you asking me if I said Ukraine? What's next? The co-main. Alan Picasso. 16. Okay, can't punch. I thought the guy he's fighting can punch, though. And now you guys know that I could critique punching because I could punch. Is Loma giving up those checks? I don't know. Because he said Pac-Man. Huh? What is you talking about? What are you talking about? Yo, Lo, I'm a little angry with you. Do you know that the only negative comment, literally the only negative comment on my video where I'm showing crazy snap and power like a shotgun, cool video, is you. You're the only negative comment. I'm assuming you were kidding, but that's the only negative comment. Come on, man. You're my man. Leave a fucking positive comment. The hell kind of shit is that? You don't even put an LOL after it. or a smiley face to let people know you're joking. And if you're not joking, that's just fucked up. Tio is a real boogeyman. Yeah, I was flipping through. I'm like, oh, low, some negative shit. Oh, that machine's bullshit. Nobody, it's don't trust it or whatever you said. Tio is a real boogeyman. Nobody wants to fight him, and I don't want to hear this weird racist victimized. See, now you're being negative too. What's going on with you? Why are you being so negative? You say, why did you say Ukraine? Because Pacquiao was. I'm talking about Klitschko, not Pacquiao. I'm not being negative towards you. I'm saying Tio hit the same machine as Spence together. The LOL would have made a big difference. I'm telling you, would have made a big difference. You're my man. You're supposed to be like, yo, dope. Nice shot. You know what I'm saying? There's enough negativity on online, man. We support each other here. Marco, you got to smack Low. Give him a wedgie. Nah, I like Low. Low's a good dude. Good dude. That's the Philly half of him that does wacky shit. That's not the New York side of him. That's the Philly half. So you got to let it slide, I suppose. Leo Santa Cruz. Remy Ma with no makeup is nasty work. I did not see that. I did not see any images of her with no makeup, but I believe you. I believe you. Respectfully, Lopez is not no damn boogeyman. He might be. He might be. Teofimo could beat. Teofimo has a good chance of beating Tank even. So if he can possibly beat anybody, how could he not? How is he not a boogeyman? Now, unfortunately, he's had a couple fights where he didn't show up. So that's the only thing hindering all this. Musty energy, very musty. Word. Did Tone invent that term? I don't think I've ever heard it before him. He's a trailblazer, that two-tone. I wonder if his name's Anthony or Tony. Or if he just made up two-tone. Because two-tone sounds like he's half black, half white or some shit, which he's clearly not. But I don't ask him online because some dudes like to keep their private, personal life private and personal. So, but I'm curious if his name is Anthony. He looks like an Anthony to me. Who the fuck is this dude? What's with these shag haircuts? Yeah, Hisan Cuello. His last fight, he did not look like the boogeyman. No, he didn't. Who did he fight his last fight? I thought his last fight was... No, it wasn't Taylor. It was the one before that. Tone is short for Tonetta. Damn. That's just rude. Why are you calling him a girl? Tone is short for Tony, for Anthony. Or... he has a different name on when he goes on Skype. I wonder if that's his real name. It has nothing to do with Tony or Anthony. Very confused. Anyway. What else we got, people? What else we got? Talk to me. All right, so we got this fight now. It didn't start yet. Who's Munguia fighting? If Mexico had a fighter talking crazy about, then the Mexican fan base would want blood. Canelo would collect that blood, so I don't understand why nobody wants to fight Tio, and no, I don't approve of this. Of his comments. Kevin Williams. He calls his son one tone. His son should be two tone because he's the second. Tone should be one tone. Should be flipped. Are you making soursop? Thank you. Wifey's on the soursop. Keeping me healthy. Who's Munguia fighting? Do you guys know? Do you know anything about him? I don't remember. Actually, I could just look. Munguia versus Surace. The fuck is Surace? What's up, Johnny? What's going on, Johnny? What's up, Rando? Do you like it? Ugh. What is? I've been getting some weird trolls lately. Teal put up 2 stinkers. Now he thinks he deserves tank boot. He put up 2 stinkers, but he also put up 2 bangers. Greg Haugen, you spelled that wrong. Or maybe you didn't. I feel like you did. Is that how you spell Haugen? No, yeah, you did spell it wrong. H-A-U. I knew you spelled it wrong. Talked about Mexicans, and Chavez collected that blood when anyone stepped up. Haugen talked about Mexicans? I don't remember that. Sean Porter's a trainer. He's training one person. You guys should package and sell Big Homie Tia Soursop. We should. Roach vs. Carol's about to start, bro. Yo, Johnny, you peeped my video of me smashing the getting the new high score on the power machine? I'm just saying. So you know too, all the dudes who say that I slap when I punch. Check it out. See what kind of earth-shattering, cinder block breaking slap that is. I got Curiel. Okay. T is T. Word up. The last fight, Lopez fought Steve Claggett. Right. And he didn't look good, right? Greg Haugen did talk about Mexicans. He's the one that came up on the Mexicans. Yeah. But when he said it, we weren't in the same kind of racial times we're in now. Like, that shit just was like, oh, whatever. He said that now, we'd be canceled, beat up, death threats, all that. What's up? What up, Trick? Frankie, what's going on, Frankie? Zab, Judah did. No, he didn't. He said that I'm the kind of dude who would hit somebody with 2 punches at the same time. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. He was complimenting me, saying that I throw a lot of fast, like, that wasn't making fun of me. At least I didn't take it that way. I took it as, like, he said, I throw mad fast punches. Matter of fact, you're talking about the time that me, Zab, and Briggs were talking about it. They were both saying, yo, you got a crazy style, you're fast, guys like you would give me problems. They were just complimenting me. Unless you're talking about something else I'm unaware of. Lopez didn't look good. You should have seen his face. Tio really didn't even get no backlash from that. Neither did Ryan. He said the N-word with the hard R at the end of it. And that he hates Muslims. Gay people should, like, I guess being Hispanic of any kind of Hispanicism gives you a pass to say whatever you want about black people, I suppose. If that's what we're doing now. This generation of boxing is super soft, nasty work, very musty energy, zesty, musty. Ness made a show about Errol, yeah, and nobody watched, right? Nobody cares about Errol. I throw 2 punches when I feel comfortable. Okay? I saw it, kids look spooked. It was a decent punch. Damn, decent. Okay, Johnny. You're not impressed, you're not impressed. That's okay. I don't have to impress everybody. But guess what did impress? Everybody that was watching, and the number in the machine. You Brooklyn dudes are haters. Ali said no short little Mexican will beat him from East LA. He was talking about Johnny, the animal. I knew his fan. Ali said that? And don't forget, Ali had the merit to say whatever he wanted, because at the time, the civil rights and all that, black people were the most oppressed in America. So he could shit on whoever he wanted. You know what I'm saying? If he did say that, nobody would back. He would just get support because he was leading a civil rights movement. I don't blame anything on what they say because they're just trying to keep their names. Yep, they are. I always thought Tio was Mexican. You couldn't tell me he was Mexican. That's because you, my friend,
Oh, that's racist.
are racist. Oh, lad, Vladimir Klitschko is getting harassed by Shannon Briggs. Now they have done bare knuckle off camera. Now they have done bare knuckle. What? What you mean they've done bare knuckle off camera? Keyshawn and Shakur gone live with Ryan and started acting like groupies. Yeah, I remember that. That was a while back though, right? You're talking about what happened like a month, 2 months ago. Good punch. Thank you, Johnny. I know I just twisted your arm to say that, but I'll take it. Remember Devin said he would never lose to a white boy. I don't remember that. Or did he? Hopkins, a few people said that. Acting like groupies, LOL Ryan was acting like a fan. Did Bernard say that? He did. He said that. A few people said that. Which is stupid because, anybody could lose to anybody. But that goes back to what I was saying before. Low. That was the mentality. I ain't losing a white boy, especially coming up well into the 2000s. That was the mentality, especially in my 80s and 90s when I was fighting. That's what everybody thought. At least in New York City. Like maybe you go down to Alabama where they're all white. They don't think that way. But in like inner cities where whites are like minority, yeah, that's what people think. Slap fights are crazy. Yeah, I can't watch that shit. Devin about to fight Dakota Linga. I don't know who that is. Oi, I meant to type. They should be down to have a bare knuckle fight off camera. Nah, they want to make money, Frankie. It's about money. Well, Devin lied because he lost to Loma. Technically, he did not. But, well, officially, he did not. Technically, he might have. Devin about to fight Tony Spicoli of North Dakota. You guys are just making names up now? Doesn't matter which skin color you are. If you hit hard, you hit hard. One of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history is Rocky Marciano. Jack Dempsey. You know what I'm saying? Like you have, but let's be honest, in boxing, overall, if you average it, black fighters have been way more dominant in the sport. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? Who threw the hardest right hand and hit? I think Deontay Wilder. I do. Runners up, Hitman Hearns, Joe McClellan. It's low-key hard for white guys in boxing. People automatically think. That's what I'm trying to say, Ian. I've experienced it. It's a fact. A fact. I don't know about now, but definitely back in my day. Devin about to fight Joey Bag of Donuts. I got that question from one of your posts. I know. And Deontay Wilder did win the poll. I looked at that recently. I believe. Let's see by how much. Let's see. Let's go to it. Community. There it is. Who threw the hardest straight right hand? What do we got? 10,000 posts, and the winner is Deontay Wilder, 64%. Easily out of 10,000 people, Deontay Wilder. Runner-up is Tommy Hearns. McClellan, and then last is Costa Zook. I think that's accurate. Who was the last elite American white guy? Elite? Kelly Pavlik, for sure. Elite, shit. What's his face from Strong Island? What the fuck's his name? He has a PhD in nutrition. He fought Pacquiao, let him out the cage, and then he got fucking knocked down. He commentates now. What's his name? It's escaping me. He is another elite white guy, American. Algieri, Chris Algieri. That's another one. Yeah, thank you, Ian. But hardest left hook I seen was Razor Ruddock hit Michael Dokes. That was not even a left hook though trick. That was his smash punch. That was a uppercut, jab, slash, left hook. elite. I mean, elite's how do you define elite? World champion level? If you define world champion level, then yeah, Algeria. I didn't vote, but I would have picked Hearns. Nah, Johnny. Don't let your old school mind be biased, though. I don't like Wilder. You probably don't either, and I get it, especially how he handled his losses. But you cannot take away knocking out all 42 people you fought to start your career, right? The one 12-round fight that actually you came back in the rematch and knocked money out. You can't take that away at the championship level while also being outweighed by anywhere from fucking 20 to 50 pounds in almost every fight. You can't. Nah, you just can't. And again, tall, punches down. Someone told me Broner was elite, and I do agree. Well, what's elite mean? I'm surprised G-Man only got 6. People don't know much about G-Man because let's not forget, his career ended very early. Wait, 1 second, guys. Oh, my bad. So what's elite? Does elite mean champion? What's elite mean? I'm not surprised. I think elite is being at least pound for pound once in your career. I don't. If you think elite, okay, well then that's very few people. Being pound for pound, top pound for pound, or you mean being in the top 10? Because then, I mean, Pavlik probably would have been there after he beat Jermaine Taylor. He probably would have been in the top 10. Algeria probably never was. But even Pavlik, we're talking 20 fucking years ago. Tommy Morrison at one point, but he was never top pound for pound. Top 10. Okay, then Pavlik, I would say, would be the last one. Algeria wasn't top. I wish G-Man would have never got hurt like he did. 18 punches behind the head against Nigel Benn is what I'm told by his sister. 18 punches behind the head. And she told me one day, do you remember that fight, Johnny, where he kept blinking, right? Before he one day just randomly, because his mind is, he goes to his sister, yo, do you know why I was blinking during that Nigel Benn fight? And he never talked about it. She goes, what? Why? Recently. He goes, I was trying not to pass out. I kept almost blacking out, and I was just keeping myself from not passing out. That's why I was blinking. Because the brain clot was already working. It's poison. Crazy. John Lemon, what's up? Pacquiao was the GOAT for me. How about you? No, he's not the GOAT, but he's one of the best, yes. Wasn't Ben known for... I don't think he was. No. Yeah, isn't that crazy, Johnny? That's what was happening. Motherfucker was using his strong will. Like, I'm not passing out. I don't give a fuck. What's up, Michael? What's up, Michael? Right, I'm going to play you guys. My video one more time. I'm going to play this shit all night. Fuck it. Have the show on replay. Fuck it. This was me earlier today. As you can see, that I'm wearing the same shirt I have on now, breaking records.
Go!
Oh my God.
All right. There it is, in case y'all missed it. What's up, Mark KO? Yeah, listen to this, man. Mexican boxing. Raul Curiel beats Boots. Maybe? Who is your GOAT? Come on, John. You must be new to my page. I'll give you a hint.
Y'all must have forgot.
In case you didn't hear it, I'll give you another hint.
Y'all must have forgot.
That's the GOAT. That story just makes me cringe. Yeah, is that fucked up, Johnny? All right, Joe. People say I slap, right? I'll slap a brick wall down. G-Man was the man. That's redundant, and it rhymes. But he was. Marco, where was that at? Where you hit that bag? At a mall in Norwalk. Hell yeah, Roy. Ooh, that is too hot. Wifey made me some boiling hot super sop. Yeah, I was at a mall. I was telling people earlier, Johnny, I walk by those, when I walk by and I see one of those punching machines, if it's at like Coney Island or wherever, it's almost like crack. I'm like, fuck it, I gotta go to it. Marco, did you notice that McClellan was pushing his mouthpiece out of his mouth? Yes, but I saw him doing that also against Julian Jackson. By the way, trick. I thought the same thing you did, but I saw him doing it against other fighters. I think that was just what he did, like a habit. Word was he couldn't find his mouthpiece 20 minutes before the fight. Maybe. Maybe Roy Jones is my top 10 or 20.
Get the fuck out of here! You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
Y'all must have forgot.
You scared the shit out of that young dude. I know. The girl, too. Yeah. Matter of fact, I was telling people in the chat, I got higher. I got up to, I think it was 960, but I didn't use that one because it didn't have the same reaction from the people watching. So I wanted to use the one with the reaction. The Hawk was like 160. Yes. It was 154. Then they might have went up to 60 as well. I'm saying, Johnny, that's what it is. Tingles, my spidey senses, I got to go to it. You know what I'm saying? Star was in the dressing room. Star is the cousin of Reggie Johnson and the brother of Golden Johnson. Golden Johnson just hit me up recently. When I released a video of him and Shane Mosley, he hit me up. And they believe Shane was on something when they fought. Okay. Marco, I would kill to see Roy Jones versus the G-Man. They fought in the amateurs twice, I believe. 1-1. Roy thinks he won both, but Roy would have fucked the G-Man up. Like, the G-Man, it would have been bad if the G-Man landed, but Roy would have fucked him up. It got over there? Sorry. I'll do that, sorry. My wife's funny. All right, what else we got, people? Damn, what happened? Just went from like 25 to 14. I'm boring you peeps. My rule, I don't count amateurs. I need to see you in the pros. Yeah, I understand that, but, still can't hurt. You still collect data and do the knowledge. You do the knowledge when you watch the amateur fights. And if sparrings, I tell you guys all the time, you want to really get to know your favorite fighters, watch them spar. I'm telling you, it gives you insights that you normally don't get. Yasir, what's up? Fury will retire once the Ukrainian cat will knock him out. I do not believe he's getting, even if he loses, I don't think he's getting knocked out. Raheem, what up, blood? What up? This isn't the Raheem I know from Clubhouse. Nah, it doesn't look like him. There's other Raheem that I talked to that I asked if he's a Raheem that I know, and it's not. What up, blood? Technical boxing, blood. Is that true? Devin Haney, a dog in sparring? I've seen him spar. He looks great. He looks like he has power in sparring, too. It's weird. G-Man's problem was he only trained to KO people. I felt Ben was going to... I don't think he trained to KO people. He could box. He just hit so hard. He was a mean dude, too. Nasty. Angry fucking dude. What, still? fuck, sorry. Look at Ryan and Devin. They both fought twice in amateurs, and look what happened. Yeah. No, amateurs usually they mean something, but not much. Usually. Fury will get KO'd, bro. Bro don't look like himself. Or maybe, no, I think you're right, Yasir. I was just saying that. I don't think he looks confident. If Fury goes on the front foot, boxes the way he did, right? Because he won the first 2/3 of that fight. If he does that and then includes going on the front foot and fighting like a big man, like he did against Wilder in 2 and 3, he wins. But I'm with you, Yasir. I said this yesterday. I think he looks not as confident. I just don't see it in him. I'm with you, and I hope I'm wrong. So I want Fury to win. He said it himself. Okay. They fought like 4 times, I believe. Okay. I'm with you. I heard that. Oh, nothing. What if Usyk goes for the KO this fight? You don't think he will get it? Nah. Here's the thing, though. If Fury keeps fighting on the back foot, retreating the way he did, Usyk might get the knockout. That was an awful game plan to do for the entire fight. Why would you run from this little guy who is not known as a power puncher? Why run from him? I didn't get it. Running just makes you easier to get knocked down because now your momentum's going back. And you're draining yourself because you're on the fucking move. And you're psychologically letting the audience and the judges know that you're fucking running. Marco, I think Tyson should have stayed retired after beating Wilder. Nah, you're still young. Usyk was hurt at least twice, maybe 3 times. Uppercut 1 time, and then 1 time a body shot. Yep. Fury more of a boxer anyways, right? No, he could do both. By the way, I interviewed Keem live at the Carib Royale fights last night. I was worried because I haven't heard him talk any trash, but after the interview, now I know. I think he wins. Get out of here, Johnny. You saw CYP. It's funny when we saw the whole video, he looked different. But you saw CYP throw a couple good jabs and a couple good hooks, and then you instantly thought he's going to beat Keem. This is what I've been saying. Unless CYP is a 1 in a million athlete where he could pick something up way faster than 99% of people on the planet, and that's possible. You just can't make up for the experience. You just can't. Not in 2 or 3 months. Esparon, ¿qué pasó? Yeah, that is. When you're fighting somebody, I mean, he's smaller, so that's one thing. But when you're fighting somebody way less experienced, that's a cherry pick. That's what that is. But it doesn't look as bad because it's disguised, it's guiled under, well, he's bigger than me, so I'm more experienced, he's bigger, it evens out. Salute, Raheem. Bro, I want to see the CYP. Yo, Johnny, do you have the video? You did that on video, the interview? I want to see it. I don't even know what Keem looks like. Bro, I want to see the CYP do it in action. Gotta start watching TBV. He said he's not a fighter. He just started boxing. Maybe Fury was surprised by his power. Maybe. Ryan Garcia's next fight. The Japanese guy. You watching Mungia? No, I didn't. I'm not watching it, but I will. Is he fighting as we speak? Let me check it. Let me check it. Now it's a commercial bank. You are correct. I did get drawn in, but I was more the trash talking confidence that drew me. Yeah. Again, talking, you know this growing up in Brooklyn. The dudes usually who do the most of this are the most scared. I'm not saying CYP scared. I'm not saying he is or he isn't. I'm not saying he is neither. But in general, the dudes who do the most of this are the ones who are the least most scared or the most insecure. That's just how it is. You know that after the Japanese guy. I hope it's Dev. Roka picking up that paste. What does that mean? I will post tomorrow. Send you the link. All right. You eat fruit?
Tutti frutti.
It's a fucking weird question, Ian. Ryan Garcia would honestly fight anyone. Probably. Ryan's next fight is that guy that looks like DK from Tokyo Drift. I refuse to watch those Fast and Furious movies, so I don't know who you're talking about. Dean beats Ryan. Dean can fight. I don't know if he beats Ryan, but he can fight. G5, yeah, he is. Sean Garcia versus some other Warriors rematch. Ooh, that would be nice. I think if Sean Garcia looked pretty good. If he just trained, took it seriously, you'd have a chance. That guy really doesn't like Ryan. Did you see that video he made? Nah. What was the video? I did not see it. CJ, he looks very yeah, he looks like he could punch. Crawford next fight, and when will it happen? Who the fuck knows? I think it'll be a 154-pound champion. I don't know when. It's amazing how we had this huge fight between these two powerhouses, and they both just do almost nothing since. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I think Sean Garcia content with Ryan's success. He don't got the hunger. Yeah, possibly. I got Keem to talk a little trash during the interview. NYC stuff. Keem's not from NYC. Oh, you mean you got him to? You eat well done steak or medium rare? These are really weird questions, but well done. You think Spence will fight again? I don't. Maybe in like 3 or 4 years, take some random fight that he looks bad in because he's too old. Doubtful Marco in the Canelo versus Bud. I don't want to see that fight, Weeze, because Canelo's too big. And Canelo's not going to fight Bud. Possibly if Turkey Al Sheikh offers a lot of money, maybe. But that's a lose-lose for Canelo. You lose to a smaller man. That's what happened. You beat him. You beat a smaller man. A dude who fought all of his career 3 weight classes below you up until recently. Actually, more 4 weight classes. Why Crawford just stay active and fight big names at 54? I don't know. How do you feel about retiring after a loss? I don't think I'd want to do that. I think I'd want to go out on top. I would even just get like a real low-level fighter just so I can go out with a victory. I wouldn't want to retire that way. But sometimes it's the right thing to do. Yes, I got him too. He's a Floridian, but he did open up a bit. Good for promotion. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, you cannot make up for experience. Canelo absolutely ducked Benavidez. Yeah, I mean, that deserves. Of course he did. Almost as bad as when Riddick Bowe ducked Lennox Lewis throwing the belt in the garbage. Canelo absolutely ducked Benavidez, yeah. There's been some ducks in history. That might be the biggest one. Bud wants a payday and a legacy. Yeah, that's what he wants. But what does Canelo get out of it? Which is why it's not going to happen. Has to be mutually beneficial to both mother effers. I think Usyk will retire because what else does he have to prove? He done cleared the cruiserweight heavyweight division I don't think he's going to retire. Nope. You talk to him, that fire is there. That dude will go until he's 40. I mean, he's almost 40. So, what up, Steph? Yeah. Canelo just yaps. No, he could fight. Victor Ortiz was whooping Mayweather. I got a lot of militant fucking Mexican dudes in my page, which is cool. Fuck it. I love Mexican fighters. He was not whooping Mayweather, but I was going for. Actually, I don't know if I think I was going for Mayweather. I forgot who I was going for in that one. I'm not the biggest Mayweather fan, although I don't ignore and do not deny his greatness. Usyk will be the last one standing, but lose a young gun in like 3 years. Didn't Usyk say after Fury's going back to cruiser? Fury said he's going to retire 27 times and 4 times Saturday, but he never did. So that's yeah. Well, I mean, his name is Wetback, so you know what kind of time he's on. Mexicans can fight because in Aztec times we used to box with gloves made of stone. Is that true? That's a fact? That's crazy. No, you didn't do it like blood sport when dudes would break glass, put glue in their hands, dip their hands in broken glass, and just go at it. But that's dope. I believe you. I believe you, homeboy. Crazy. How you been today? I'm good. Yeah, man. You didn't see the video of me hitting. You didn't see the video of me breaking the power meter? You missed it? All right. Well, since you missed it, I'll play it for like the 10th time today. Here we go.
Oh my God.
So that what was going on today, Steph. That's what I was doing. You see the same shirt that was earlier today. Mexicans or Black Fighters are the best matchup in boxing. Can be. Puerto Ricans, Mexicans are good too, though. Thoughts on February 22nd card? Your favorite fight? Remind me who's on the card. You have a hidden talent. Who? Also, the loser was unveiled, bro. Unalived? Oh, shit. Really? That's wild. I can't find the video. Marco, we pretty good. Right. Okay. Oh, CJ, you didn't see that? You didn't see it? What's up, Anthony? I'm gonna about to start. Ha ha ha. Shit, the white guy can punch. Steph,
Oh, that's racist.
expected more from you. The Munguia fight's about to start. I'm watching it now. On Top Rank, it says Rodriguez versus Campos. Maybe I'm on the wrong page. Yeah, I did love the kids. Yeah, thanks. Oh boy. Diego De La Hoya is Oscar's cousin. He's good. Oh, okay. Roca versus Curiel is pretty good. Let me see. What up? What up? My bad. My bad. That's left from Roca. What do we got? Munguia next. Okay. I was like, that's not Munguia. Better Riev, Parker, Kid Austin, Virgil Ortiz. Oh. My favorite fight is the Bivol Better Riev fight. Second, I guess. I want to see all of them. I don't care about Boatsy versus Callum Smith that much, but all of them will be fun. Eon for real. Mexicans are slow twitch muscles. Cardio African descent. Fish twitch muscles. Yeah. Yeah. Salute Munguia. He's been on a tear. Yeah, for real. Munguia needs to call out Crawford. Crawford won't fight him unless he has a belt. My bad. I meant that dude has great technique. Knows how to lay down. Effort down. But ain't fighting no one that doesn't add to his legacy. That's what I'm saying. Teach them young cats out here, Marco. I gotta go. All right, Raheem. You keeps it real. Appreciate you. Hit the like and the subscribe and all that shit on the way up. Please. Appreciate it. Fuck Munguia, weak ass Crawford dog walks that Chico. Damn. Well, I'm assuming you're black. Because that.
Oh, that's racist.
Just saying. So this is De La Hoya's cousin fighting? Somebody told me. Jaime is on the 4th fight. Yeah. Staying active. I was hoping he was going to beat Canelo too, but it didn't work out. He did better than Berlanga, and they didn't have a fucking victory parade for him. Excuse me. A unanimous decision loss parade for him. I mean, I guess because he's Mexican, Canelo's Mexican, they can't really do that. But he did better than Canelo. I mean, than Berlanga. Did he not? All right, let's see who we got here. All right. What else we got? What else we got, people? Munguia, KO Ryder, nasty. He knocked out Ryder? And Ryder gave Canelo problems, right? Was tapping him up. Boxing's weird like that. Ever since Bud left Top Rank, he's been telling us he's about his money and controlling his career. Nothing new. It's been 2 years. Just responding to a few. Yeah, you're right. What's so special about him? Canelo carried his ass, and you know that. He didn't carry him. I mean, he was trying to knock him out. He just couldn't. Dropped him. Yes, sir, you know boxing. I like that energy. All right. I don't see how Edgar got fans, low-key. He just has that New York, like, having all these, like, rappers and actors that just started following him because he was knocking everybody out in the first round in New York. After, like, the 5th or 6th first-round knockout, people were like, wait a second. And then he went up to, was it 12 or 16 first-round knockouts? Might have been 15 or 16 first-round knockouts, which is crazy. Which I don't think anybody's ever done. But at his level, maybe. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I'm sure there's people who've had first-round knockouts, like dudes from Nebraska who just fought local factory workers. But Benavidez KOs him 2-3. Alberto, what's up? You're late. Ortiz. Do you think David would stop or KO Canelo? Yes. Not KO because his chin's too good. Stop. Lump all this shit up looking like the inside of a Jamaican beef patty. Referee's like, no more. Unless we're going to put some hot sauce on this beef patty and eat it, we got to stop this fight. Do you do your Christmas shopping yet? I was being productive. I'm lazy, man. We order most of it. Crawford with big dog walk. That puta. Damn, Dwayne. You're using Spanish terms now? After 9, Roca versus Curiel, super close. Okay. I don't know who the fuck Roca Curiel is. Oh, Hector Rocha, right? I do know who that is. Rocha. I do know who he is. I'm not watching this shit. But John, you give us the play-by-play. You know what I'm saying? Jaime Munguia fight is next. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna watch it. I might not even watch that shit. Never heard of these dudes. Good fight though. The two right now, the whatever these fucking guys are. Yeah. Never heard of them either. Michael Bay, what up? My man, how are you? Are you watching UFC? I do not watch UFC, Michael, ever. Ever, ever. Do not like it. It is for savages. I am sophisticated. I am an elite pugilist. We don't watch or talk about UFC. You tell them, Alberto. I mean, you can talk about it if you want, but you're not going to get many people knowing what the fuck you're talking about. I got Munguia by KO. Hope so. We can see some more KOs, man. UFC is for body boys. Nah, it's not for body boys. It's for like white dudes who love heavy metal. Let me guess. Dana White is a selfish, cheap bastard. I don't know anything about Dana White. I know he slapped the shit out of his wife, which is some sucker pussy shit. That's all I know about him. He just needs to learn his lesson. 300 was a bit excessive, Alberto. UFC is like war. No, it is. It is. I just don't enjoy it, but it is. Like, a UFC guy fuck me up in the street. What am I going to do? I can't defend against a reverse rear naked armbar choke leg hold. I don't know what the fuck to do with that. The beef patty reference was a little disturbing, bro. Why? You ever eat a beef patty? You ever have that shit opened up and they get the beef patty with cheese? They melt the mozzarella on it in the pizza place? Come on, man. I'm sure you did that. I don't even know what weight these dudes are. What dudes? Oh, yeah, me neither. If you could time out Rob, you wouldn't time him out for 1 million seconds. Damn. Leave Rob alone. Rob's my man. Rob is my man. Hold on a second. Crazy blood sport. Hen dog, what up, blood? I'm saying, talking about Jamaican beef with this much energy is wild. Okay. Mark, I was born in Miami. I know a lot of Mexicans and Dominicans. They taught me Spanish. Okay. Rob, my man's a buster, though, like you Cali dudes say. Mark ass, trick ass, buster. You guys hit that R. Buster. We say busta. You say buster. You guys in fucking where you're from, say like that. I don't know if you talk like that, but Midwest, that's crazy. I want to drink some pap. Look at that pap. That's how you guys talk. All right, what we got? What? They definitely have accents. They sound like, actually, I think you're right. That's more like Michigan. Maybe they don't. I don't know. Spanish is the largest speaking language in the world. Is that true? It's what?
Tutti frutti.
And thank you.
Every time I start talking about boxing, a white man got to pull Rocky Marciano out their ass.
You're making him sound like he's from Minnesota. So they talk there. Minnesota. Oh yeah, Minnesota. From Fargo. Bro, you too excessive with the pause. All right? You saying things are really? I already. Hold on a second. My bad. Oh, Rocky Marciano. I thought it was Rocky. Nah, Marciano, baby. Eon, would you be outnumbered here by Mexicans? What? You want to get... Eh? All right. What else we got, people? I'm about to bounce out here in a little bit. It's late. Cracker like me is tired. Got to keep working on this Shaq video, man. It's challenging. Started. Should be good. We'll see. Should be good. Believe it or not. So, read you a bedtime story? Okay. Hickory dickory dock. Little Miss Muffet sat in a tuffet. And Spider came behind her and said, "Hey, what's in the bowl, bitch?" That's my bedtime story. Shaq waiting on you, bro. Don't let him down. I know. No. I got it. I'm going to take my time with it, though. I'm going to give myself tomorrow, maybe even the next day before I get it ready. Are you going to watch the fight? Probably. Yeah. Probably. Anyway. All right, peoples. I am out. I appreciate you guys. As usual, I will see you tomorrow. I only got one daughter, one son. But thank you. Peace.